Hey, yo! Beer review time. We're coming at you from a special undisclosed location at a special undisclosed time and place. Location and place are the same thing. Special guest reviewer, my man Trenton Gill, formerly of Pastor Street Brewing Company, formerly of Heart of Darkness Craft Brewery. Are we allowed to tell people that about your
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, Trent's going back to the States soon with his lovely wife, Allie. Shout out to Trent and Allie, the happy couple. We're going to miss them, but hopefully they'll be back eventually. These guys are fucking legends. They're only here for a short time, but it was a fucking good time. Got a beer today. The Infinite Prosperity Grand Cru Special Reserve from Seven Bridges Brewing Company. Shout out to Uncle Stanley. Also want to say a special thank you to David Tinnan, who provided this bottle. I don't know how long he's had it for.
2 years.
Dave's here. We've been waiting to try it. This has been aging for 2 years? It should taste really good.
2019?
Bottled in 2019, and it's
At the end.
2021. So yeah, almost 2 years. 12% ABV, 35 IBU. This Belgian Dark Strong Ale. If you follow the reviews, if you've seen them, you know that I love Belgian Dark Strong Ales, especially the specialty ones that have been aged and or made to be special. There's a 500 ml bottle. This Belgian Dark Strong Ale is complex with aromas of cocoa and plum, followed by layers of toffee raisin and sticky brown sugar on the palate. How does that sound to you, T?
Sounds fantastic.
That sounds fucking amazing.
Can't wait to try it.
Meant to be shared like a fine wine. We are sharing it like a fine wine, except we're probably going to drink it a little faster than we would a fine wine. Enjoy now or cellar it for many happy years to come. There it is. Infinite Prosperity. Trent?
All right, let's go.
So have you seen the reviews?
I have not ever seen a review for this beer now.
No, but have you seen the One Sip Beer reviews?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Big fan.
Okay, thank you. Just in case, we'll go over the rules. It's one sip. Everybody knows the rules. You give it a score from 0 to 10. Once you score it, it's locked in. You can't change it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's okay to think, but get it out.
Yeah.
And we
No
do one a day
takebacks.
until we do them all.
That's it.
Cheers, bud.
Cheers, my man.
It's got a really nice aroma. Aromas of cocoa and plum. I don't know if I'm getting all the cocoa and plum. It just smells like a really dark, strong beer to me. Like a Belgian dark, strong ale.
It's
That's
quite,
what it smells like to me.
it's quite true to style, I'd say.
Yep. It is a little incongruous. We're drinking a fine aged beer called Infinite Prosperity, and the backdrop is a crumbling building and ruins basically.
That's true.
But
yeah,
that's-
it's kind of the opposite.
That's one of the things I've always loved about Vietnam is like the old and the new like crashing up against each other.
I was drinking a really nice beer out of paper cups.
And, yeah,
Yeah.
wow, these are electric. These reviews get electric once you get a guest on. I can't wait to get it locked down. It's nice to have someone to play off of instead of just me sitting in my apartment at 7:30 in the morning
I can see
chugging
that.
beers.
I can see that.
Oh. So yeah, because of the timing, first ever guest reviewer. You will not be the last. But you know, Trent's thrown down the gauntlet. So far, he's been the best special guest reviewer, and I defy anyone to come on the show to join us and do a better job than my man T.
Yeah.
He's not a big talker. He's a deep thinker.
Do we talk about the beer?
Yeah, we can talk about the beer, of course. We can talk it out a bit before we score it.
Okay. I think,
What do you think? I know it's going to get a really good score from me already. Like it's
yeah, nose is great.
yep.
Get a lot of like dark fruit cocoa kind of notes on it. Molasses like.
Okay, yep. Yeah, the flavor is really complex and just like
Oh yeah.
you can taste that it's boozy, but it's not like astringent. It's not like
Nope.
fuck, I'm getting drunk. It's just like this is a really nice,
yeah.
balanced, strong beer.
It's Very smooth. Esters are there. Nice Belgian yeast esters coming off of it. It's got a big, chewy body. It's delicious.
Chewy body. I've never heard that before.
I can chew it.
I love it.
But it doesn't finish like overly sweet. That's my problem with these kind of beers. Is sometimes they're just cloyingly sweet and sugary.
Yeah, not at all.
This beer is not at all. It finishes nice and clean. It's great.
It's got that perfect amount of sweetness, like just so you can taste that it's there.
Yeah.
But certainly not off-putting in any way.
No, not at all.
In case you haven't noticed, Trent's a brewer. He knows what he's talking about. I'm just an asshole who drinks a lot of beer.
I used to work at a brewery that made 100% only Belgian beers.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm on record. I'm not usually a big Belgian guy. That's not a style that I drink a lot. But what I have found over the course of these reviews and in my life is that if I am drinking a Belgian beer, the Belgian Dark Strongs are my fucking absolute favorite.
It's one of my first favorites ever.
And this is one of the best I've had, to be perfectly honest.
It's great representation of the style. I think they nailed it.
Yeah. Agreed. So much so that I'm going to have to find out if there's any more of this so that I can buy some up and cellar it. This is what it tastes like after 2 years. Imagine another 2 years on top.
Yeah, it's impressive too that it tastes as good.
I don't really have that kind of patience to wait 4 years to drink a beer usually.
Nah. I feel like it's probably peaking right now.
Okay.
It's good. Good timing.
Well, I think it's great. Glad we talked it out. Are you ready for a score? Do you know what you got?
Yeah, I'm ready, man. I think I'm going to go pretty heavy in it, honestly. I think this is a hard style to nail as good as they did. I want to give it like, let's say 8.6.
Okay. I think that's fair. You said you're a big fan of the reviews. You've been watching them. You've been following them. Nines are hard to get into.
Yeah. Very exclusive.
Yeah. I kind of live in like the mid-7s to mid-8s, except for some beers that really impress me. I think. No offense to you, but I think you're low.
Please.
I think you're low at 8.6. I think you're being a little.
I'm sandbagging
a little too harsh. No, not sandbagging. Just I had this above 9 for sure. I don't remember what I gave the Belgian Dark Strong, the Full Moon, but I really liked that one, and I think I like this one even better, just from the complexity, the extra flavors, the aging. I'm gonna go 9.4.
Fantastic.
I think this is a fucking great beer. And yeah, I would drink it all day until the 12% put me to sleep.
Yeah, which will happen.
Yes. All right. Cheers to that.
Cheers, bud.
How much you got left?
A little bit.
I'm gonna finish mine off. 8.6 from T, 9.4 from me. That's easily one of the best dark beers I've had in Vietnam. That's another thing is like, I didn't really, like my craft beer experience was limited to a short time in Toronto and then everything I've experienced here in Vietnam. Trent's a fucking veteran.
I've had a few beers.
Of the American craft beer experience. His experience is a lot wider and broader than mine.
That's, don't want to take anything away from this beer. I think it's fantastic.
Sure, yeah.
Cheers to Seven Bridges. Did a
Absolutely.
fantastic. Did a great job.
We both love the beer. I think you're just a little, tougher on the scores.
Maybe so.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
Maybe I've been accused of being too easy on the scores.
Okay. I don't know. I mean, it's all.
I gave Tiger a 1.1, and people said that was too high.
I did not watch that review, but that sounds like a good one.
Check it out. It's on the archives. If you go on the One Sip Beer Reviews Facebook page, you can now search for all the old reviews. The YouTube channel's up now as well. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you, Trenton.
Thanks for having me, man.
Absolutely my pleasure. And again, I invite anyone to come on the review and do a better job than my man T just did.
What can I say?
8.6, 9.4, Belgian Dark Strong, 7 Bridges, Grand Cru. That's a review.
Take it easy.